sun is shining up in the sky so blue. The morning sun is shining up in the sky so blue. The moon is glowing up in the sky so high. There was once a time when the sky was dull and empty. There was no sun to shine during the day, nor moon to glow during the night. That time there was an old cook who was known far and wide as the tastiest rice cakes that she made. She could wake up early in the morning and grind the rice into flour, then put some water and knead to make a soft dough. Then she could steam it, and the precious smell would fill the air. It's so delicious. It smells so good, said Hasik, the cook's daughter. Can I have one? Not unless I have one too, said Dalsan, the cook's son. The mother smiled. Wait, my children, until I finish. Then you will have each one a rice cake. And sure enough, when she was done, she gave one rice cake to Dalsan, the son, and another one to Hasik, the daughter. Dalsan made a big, enormous bite. Said his sister, as she was eating hers with a lot of pleasure. It's so good, Mom. Can I have another one? The rest, I have to go and sell them in the market. But by the end of the day, if some will have been left, I will give each one of you. And she packed the rice cakes in the basket. As the son and the daughter came and helped her, they packed and packed and packed, and then lifted up the basket to make it easier for their mother to put it on her head. And because she was ready, off she went. She staggered up and down the steep hills, and she struggled to balance her basket in the muddy roads. Then she tiptoed on the rickety bridge. When she could see the market from a distance, she heard a voice behind her. What is that you are carrying which has a heavenly smell? She smiled to herself and thought, even before I get to the market, someone is ready to spend some coins on my rice cakes. Then she made a turn. And oops! It was something big, as double as a normal human being. It had big eyes, hungry eyes. She's a tiger, she stammered. The tiger was so happy to see such a fearful audience. And the cook was thinking of a way she could escape. Then she said, I am going to give you one rice cake. Then you have to promise me that I will pass unharmed. The rice cakes were smelling so delicious that the tiger's mouth was watering, and he had to make a quick decision. Yes, deal, he said. The cook lowered the basket down and took one rice cake and put it on the paws of the tiger. I am not just a tiger, he said. I am the strongest tiger. I am the biggest tiger and the brilliant tiger in the land. As the tiger was enjoying the delicious rice cake, the cook slept and went away. It was like this every day. The tiger would stop her on the way and demand for rice cakes. Her children always enjoyed the rice cakes every day, until one day the tiger said to the cook, I want all the rice cakes in your basket. What? You greedy tiger? You are just greedy and selfish. You think of yourself only. You never think of other people. What am I going to sell now in the market? And what am I going to give to my children if you take all of them? She was so angry. What did you say? The tiger said. Did you say children? I think your children will make a better taste than your rice cake. And just then, the tiger jumped on the old woman and swallowed her, and then took the old woman's clothes and disguised himself as the mother. And then he thought, now I am going to eat those children. They will be as yummy as I think. And off he went. Meanwhile, the daughter and the son were wondering, what happened to our mother? She has never been this late. She always comes before the night falls. Let's close the door. Dalsan closed the door and they laid down to wait for their mother. Just then, they heard a knock. Children, open for me, please. I am tired and cold. Then they woke up and listened. Hey, Mommy's here, she said. But they peeped and saw that it was Mom because of the clothes. But Dalsan said, but her voice is too rough. Maybe it's a monster. Prove that you are our mother, they said. The tiger took a rice cake and put it on the door opening with his fingers. But then the daughter was so happy to know that her mother is back and ran and flung the door open. And just then the tiger's finger was stuck there on the door and he fell. Dalsan the son saw that it was not their mother. So he took her sister's hand and they ran and ran as fast as they could. They ran so fast. I will get you, said the tiger. And they ran as fast as they could. They climbed up the mountain and they saw a branch. And they get hold of the branch and they went up. When they went up the branch, the tiger said, I will get you. And he looked and saw an axe and started to cut the branch, the tree. Dalsan and what are we going to do? Dalsan thought, we are going to call on heavens. The heavens always have a gift. Good gifts for good people and bad gifts for bad people. So they called the heavens, and two ropes just came from heavens. And they got hold of the ropes and they climbed and climbed. Just calling to heavens, then I will call the heavens. And the tiger called the heavens, and the rope came down. And as quickly as possible he climbed, and these two climbed, and he was almost to catch them. I wish I become the sun. Dalsan was scared and said, I wish I become the moon. Hasik said too. But just then, the tiger's rope cut into shreds and poof, he fell down. And when he fell down, his tummy busted and out came their mother. But then their wish was heard by the heavens. So Dalsan became the sun, and Hasik, his sister, became the moon. And their mother, who was still on earth, became the Mother Earth. And every time the sun would shine on the Mother Earth, and the moon would glow to Mother Earth. Mother Earth, take our seeds and give them back.